Okay, so if we look we have a mountain and our lake, and just between these two, I want to go ahead and place it some of the trees so we can kind of see on a background right in this area. To do this, let's go create a new layer, and we'll call this middle, so we know where it's located. And right here we can start adding terrain. So again, we'll use it a normal high field terrain, and we'll just go ahead, open for edit. Okay, right there. And actually I want disable, so I don't want to see right now. It's a little bit faster. And I'm going to use the young mountain. Just click once. Okay, right here we select it. Now I want to shrink. You can see how it will position. And we'll go just a little bit, rotating slightly towards. Okay, let's scale slightly down. And position. So all what I'm looking right now, it is this hill, because I'm going to put some plants right here on this hill. And maybe just slightly adjustment. Okay, position right there. So this is move out, so kind of like almost trees going right, will growing on top of this. So next we can go and copy, or we can create new. So we can do same things. We can create a new high field terrain. We'll go edit, just click one more time on mountain, so it's kind of create nice slope. If you don't like it, you can click a few more times till you have it something you like it. Let's click OK again. So for this one, same, I want just shrink, so it will be, and we'll just put it in this area, and again we'll rotate kind of like almost slope inside. The reason why we'll rotate when we put it plants, it will see as get closer, it will be bigger, and far away will get smaller. So it give it us a little bit more of the additional perspective in this case. However, you know what? I want to just stretch a little bit more this way and rotate. So I have a little bit longer edge, and I want kind of go this way rotation. So we'll have it right here another, and a little bit opening mountain just in the middle, so we can preview. You can see nice beautiful mountain, but we still have some forest kind of hills, creating a nice view going between mountains. Okay, so we preset them. Now let's go on these two terrains, and we can select them both at the same time. And you can do this by holding down Shift key and select one and another terrain. The reason why, because when we modify it, we can modify both at the same time, mostly on materials in this case. So I'm going to select green kind of ground. So we'll select one, and now we'll go select another one brighter. So just create a very basic green kind of ground. And next, let's go ahead and add again both of them. In this case, I want to go and add new layer. And we'll go to switch this to ecosystem. So we'll go and populate some of this stuff with plants. And we have two choices. We can paint them, or we can populate. So we'll try both ways, because with painting we can actually limit it to some other areas. So for this, we'll go to select couple different plants. Let's go to select one that we used before. So I like the fir. Okay, we'll go click select this one, and we're also going to select, probably let's go just Scottish pine, something that is, I don't want so even, I want poke out. I don't want to create too small plants, it will be a little bit far away, but this way it should work just fine. Okay, we select it at this point, and I want to go and click paint. We can populate or dynamic populate, but painting will provide for us a little bit better control. So we'll go over, we'll select our paintbrush, and we'll just start right here. Let's just paint a few of them. Put it right on top. I want to just preview kind of how it will look. Yep, it's look very nice. Okay, we can go increase our brush radius. Let's go to limited. Actually, yeah, let's pop up a little bit more on density. So right here, I want to paint just on top. little bit over. Don't need to go too low because we won't see, they will hide right here. And same right in this area. So let's go to paint just around this area, and we'll go, and you can see this is our camera field of view. So we want to just a little bit overlap, just in case we want to adjust, if we want to increase some size, but overall I won't go too far, and mostly just paint around here, just a few below. So we have a nice kind of coverage overall. Okay, I think we kind of nicely cover both areas. Okay, so we have a good preview on both of them. Let's close it, click OK. And we can also take them, and if you want, we can actually move a little bit more far away. So they'll get a little bit smaller. As well, let's select this terrain and move slightly this, expanded them on the sides, and we'll just move this one slightly here. Okay, at this point I think very good time, again remember, save it, save your work, and let's render and see our preview. Okay, and as preview, keeping I notice right here is where I miss some of those plants, so I probably want to put it a little bit more right here and right on the edges, so we need go back to painting and maybe a little bit right here. Also, maybe put few more plants on the bottom of the mountains, paint some around here to give it this extra perspective. However, it's not necessary. We probably go put it some fog far away so we won't even see it. But if you want, we can try to do this. And other things, we don't need it. Actually, let's do one thing. You notice the brightness is changed. Let's disable after exposure. It will help us in the future. But you notice right here is a little bit open space, and sometimes it's actually very nice to leave it this open spaces. If you have it photography, sometimes landscape, you notice you always have an opening, and this is actually open spaces can provide for us better see shapes of the plants we're using. So in some cases it's nice to just leave them right on those areas. And I think actually instead paint, let's leave it them right there, and we'll see if we need it when we start actually working a little bit more. Okay, so let's go ahead and close it. And I think this is about all for the middle kind of ground for us. And you know what, we can touch up a little bit on a mountain. So let's do this way. So I select the mountain right here, and we can just a little bit paint some around this area. I'm going to add a new layer to this. Okay, we'll go switch this layer to the ecosystem, and we'll go to add same plants. So we'll go add our fir tree, and I think just that should do well. We'll go to paint, and right in this area I want to move this tool away so I can preview. We can see just, okay, let's select paint tool. So just right here is where I want to place it. We can just kind of click a few times. So I can see right here is where plants I want to place it. And I want to just place it them. A few of those trees just right here on the back. Okay, let's place it right there. Couple plants there, few on the sides, so you can kind of see far away some of those plants. Okay, I think this is about nicely. Okay, let's go click. Okay, I want just to render one more time, see how well those plants will look there, or if we need to remove them from. Actually, I kind of like the plants right here. I'm not necessarily if I like on the top. So we could need go and remove it some from the top one. So let's go ahead, cancel our render. Okay. We'll go to edit. Let's go click paint again. And on this case, instead paint, I'm going to use it eraser. So, and I'm just going and erase these plants right here because I don't like how that was on the top, but I do like when they come on the bottom. So we'll use the eraser, and right here, those plants, it seems like look very good right on the bottom. It's creating them. Okay, remember, if you think the mountain, we can always move a little bit more far away. And same, let's rescale, let's make it still bigger. Okay, the problem is when we do this way, our plants scale as well in this case. So on this case, we want to go ahead, go back to here, and also click paint again tool. We want to erase these plants. Click paint and repaint them again. Because when we change scale, it will scale also some of these plants, which in some cases we don't necessarily want that. Okay, let me paint a little bit more right here. Okay, go ahead, closing. Okay, I think it's look good right now. We kind of set. Let's work in next tutorials. We'll come to our lake and have this torches with putting plants and some additional right here, maybe grass, and kind of work more with our terrain on this case. Okay, before we do this, let's go ahead and hide our mountain, so it will make much easier for us to work just on this terrain. It will be, and we'll go work on these areas.